as we draw closer to the 13th of January, for the hearing of the adjourned case, that is Queen Naomi's bail application, something is happening right now at Agodi Correctional Center. Okay. And I'm sure, I mean, if this story is true, then this will completely change the entire dynamics, as we currently have it. Okay. So, I mean, it's just like any other day. It was just like any other day at the correctional facility, but, whispers, of royal drama rippled through the gates. Okay. And the Ooni of Ife, His Imperial Majesty Oba Adeyeye Ogunsi, in his full regalia, that his dress code now, the white stuff, and that his staff or whatever, it is said that he was spotted. Yes, you heard me well, that he was spotted, storming the facility, with an expression that oscillated between shock and determination. Of course, you know why we are talking about shock and determination, right now, okay? Because earlier that morning, the monarch had received an unexpected letter. Yes, you heard me well. So the rumor has it that he got a letter, earlier on, and the letter was delivered in secrecy according to this rumor, okay? And it bore the unmistakable handwriting of our dear Queen Naomi, of course, the last time Queen Naomi wrote that emotional letter to Ooni of Ife, it almost sent him to tears, and yours sincerely did story on that letter some many months ago, okay? So we are being told that he got this letter that is handwritten by Queen Naomi herself, and out of curiosity, I know you want to know what is in that letter, okay? But according to the story, they said it was a bombshell revelation. And you guess what? In that letter, that is, if this rumor is true, in that letter, it was said that Queen Naomi, was said to have said she is pregnant. And Ooni of Ife, obviously, is going to be a father again, But why was Queen Naomi in Agodi? And how did it come to this? And I'm wondering if this story is true. How come with pregnancy, how come Ooni of Ife wasn't told before now? And how come she kept all this to herself and she's going through this much of wahala in the correctional center? Okay. And the whole thing, the whole story, it's looking like this Shakespearean drama right now, even as this story is coming out. The whole thing is from one phase to the other, from one setting to the other. And this new twist now, if it is true, like I said, might just change the entire dynamics, okay? So Queen Naomi, who had withdrawn from the public eye for months, even before the stampede, because all she has been doing is to prepare herself for that fun fair, just do her thing, not really out there too much, and everything, But after, when they detained her, and after being implicated in that stampede conspiracy involving the 35 by children, a lot of people thought that, okay, what next? And it has been like that. But sources claim that even that her arrest was politically motivated, that it was meant to tarnish her name and sever her ties with the royal house, like we have always reported. Okay. But yet, in the face of this adversity, she has remained pious, she has remained committed to her faith, carrying with her this secret that could shift the entire narrative. So the question that a lot of people are asking is, oh, how come she is pregnant and she was, carrying along with all this wahala on her head? And a lot of people are saying that possibly if she had, if Ooni of Ife was aware in time that a lot will have happened, maybe she wouldn't have been in a situation. But again, even now that Ooni of Ife is just hearing this, assuming this story is true, I can assure you that the dynamics might still change or will change. Okay. So upon hearing this news, the Ooni's immediate reaction was that of disbelief. Obviously, well, because the thing is coming from nowhere, right? And it was said that he quickly replaced. I mean, that state of disbelief with surge of emotions. Yes, you heard me well. Emotions flying from all corners, and eyewitnesses, according to this report, described him pacing his, palace halls, muttering, to his aides, and saying, "This cannot wait. I must see her now." So his convoy cut through the bustling streets, of Ibadan with urgency, attracting attention and speculation. Of course, if you, any man that hears this sort of thing will rush down to Agodi uh, facility. So at Agodi Correctional Facility, tension filled the air. The Ooni's arrival brought the entire compound to a standstill, according to the story, allegedly, right? So guards scrambled to ensure his safety, and inmates peered curiously through bed windows, sensing that something monumental was about to unfold. So inside the dimly lit meeting room, Queen Naomi, awaited. Her radiant beauty, despite the stark environment, was evident as she stood to greet the man she once called her king and her love. Okay, so their eyes locked, and for a moment the room seemed to hold its breath. Wow, wow, this is interesting. So why didn't you tell me earlier? The Ooni of Ife was alleged to have asked, you know, and the voice of me, his voice was obviously mixed with anguish and tenderness at this time. So Queen Naomi was said to have replied, "I had to protect my child." Her voice steady but filled with emotion. "I did not want our unborn child to become a pawn in this game of power and vengeance," she said. Wow. Wow, this is really heavy. Okay. So the conversation that followed was one of reconciliation, strategy, and shared determination to fight against the forces threatening their family. You heard me well. So the Oni, known for his wisdom and influence, vowed to use every resources at his disposal to ensure Naomi's release and protect their unborn child. Okay, and outside the facility, according to the news of Oni's visit spread like wildfire, and obviously social media, is taking this with much agog, and just like we are doing currently. So while critics debated the implication of the revelation, supporters rallied behind the royal couple, celebrating their unbreakable bond in the face of adversity. So as the Oni left Agodi Correctional Facility after this interface with our dear Queen Naomi, his steps were lighter, his resolve stronger. The news of Queen Naomi's pregnancy was not just a twist in the love story, it was a symbol of hope, resilience, and the enduring power of love, even within the confines of a correctional facility. Wow. I keep telling people, okay, that this whole love conundrum between our dear KBC and Queen Naomi is something that will continue to, confuse a lot of people, because today there's a new twist, the next day there's another twist. We keep seeing layers and layers of twist, and each time you move to the next layer, is becoming almost like a mystery, and you don't really know how this whole thing will end. But like I said, if this story of Queen Naomi's pregnancy is true, then this will definitely change the entire dynamics, because no matter how they must have charmed our dear KBC, as it is being alleged out there, I think the story of Queen Naomi being pregnant is capable. It's capable of, deflating those charms and making him regain himself, because no man will have a woman pregnant for him to remain in the correctional center like that. So that is why I'm happy, very, very happy. And I'm sure that Queen Naomi fans, as they hear this story, will also, be very, very hopeful and be happy that this is happening. Because don't forget, a lot of Queen Naomi fans have always wanted that she should, have another child. And there were stories, multiple stories of Ooni of Ife himself supporting the idea of having another child, according to the rumors making the mail, in the social media before this whole Ibadan stampede happened. So maybe, who knows? God is trying to use this one to strengthen their love. Maybe God is trying to use this one to soften the heart of the Ooni of Ife, to show more support to Queen Naomi. So between now, like I said, it's just 3 days to that adjourned date. It will be interesting to see the role that Ooni of Ife is going to play in this matter going forward. Okay, so like I said, this story is within the realm of speculation. It's a rumor that broke out that is already making the rounds in the social media. So please do not take it for a fact. Yes, I repeat myself, do not take it for a fact. It's a rumor that came out, and all we are doing is to, uh, um, is to bring it to your doorstep, through this our channel. Okay, but I want to say for Queen Naomi fans, please continue your prayers. This new layer, this new twist of pregnancy, let us pray that it is actually true. Because if that is true, then it serves as a new interesting twist that will change the entire dynamics. Okay, I'm going to be back soon. Okay, should you want to leave a comment, please go to the comment section and drop your comment. Thank you. Bye bye.